Reptile Rumble might seem like a straightforward level, but there are subtle details at play that tell a deeper story, one that I alluded to over the last video. Let's get into it. Reptile Rumble isn't the first level to use the cave tile set, but it is the first to use it as the main visual theme for the level. Speaking of theme, originally I figured the theme of this level was centered around the tire mechanic, but I don't think that's the case. Sure, the tires are used quite cleverly here and they're all over, but it's a bit of a stretch to say the level revolves around them. So what is the main theme of the level? The clue's in the name, reptiles. But first I want to talk about the level itself. This is the first level to introduce the jumping critters as well as the slippers. Aside from a handful of zingers, those are the only enemies in the game. This level does introduce an interesting visual cue that isn't always immediately apparent, and that's the color-coded enemies. The critters in this level are all blue, and they all jump. The ones in Jungle Hijinks just walk in a straight path and are all green. There are orange zingers in this level too, which move sideways or remain static, as opposed to the yellow ones, which move up and down. The level itself is more straightforward and claustrophobic than most. Possibly a deliberate stylistic choice on the developer's part to differentiate it from the previous two levels set in the jungle and drive home the feel of exploring a cave. The overall look of the cave, plus the presence of stalagmites and stalactites, tells me that it's probably a limestone cave. By extension, the DK head on DK Island is probably mostly limestone. Limestone caves form in wet areas, as water seeps in and dissolves the limestone, forming passageways. Being an island in a tropical area, this checks out. Now onto the reptile part. Kremlings are reptiles, for sure, but I think the reptile in Reptile Rumble is referring to the snakes, the slippers. It's well documented that primates have an intense fear of snakes, and it stands to reason that the Kongs would be no different. So why would they head into a cave full of snakes? My guess? Time is of the essence. There'd be cave systems all throughout the island. Maybe they could serve as shortcuts to move quickly from place to place. They wouldn't go into the cave unless they absolutely had to, just as they wouldn't brave a tropical storm in the middle of the night unless they absolutely had to. Alright, so we don't yet know why the Kremlings took the bananas, nor do we know why they're still pushing deeper into the Kong's part of the island. But we can theorize that monsoon season is fast approaching, and that whatever the Kongs need the bananas for, they're desperate enough to brave dangerous weather and face primal fears to get them back as fast as possible. All will be revealed over time, but for now, what do you think of the shortcut theory? Is it bogus? Is it bogus but interesting? Is it bogus but stupid? Let me know what you think in the comments below. It's all speculation, of course, but it's fun. So shut up. Thank you so much for watching part 3 of Overthinking Donkey Kong Country. If you liked what you saw, please click the buttons that do the stuff, and I don't know, I guess that's it. Just do the thing. Thank you so much for watching part 3 of Overthinking Donkey Kong Country. If you liked what you saw and you'd like to see more, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I guess that's all I got to say right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.